Record. Dr. Pat Hynes, how are you today?
Fine. Thank you, Brian.
So today I'm very happy to speak with Dr. Pat Hynes, who is a legend in the commercial spaceflight industry. She's founder and curator of the International Symposium for Personal and Commercial Spaceflight, which was one of the major commercial space conferences in the United States for 15 years. And it's just great to have you, and thank you so much for your leadership in the commercial space industry over these years.
Thank you, Brian.
And Pat has also led the FAA's Center of Excellence for Commercial Space Transportation as a Ph.D. at New Mexico State University, and which is another fantastic role that she's had. And you're also a Solstar advisor and an investor. So why don't you tell us why you became interested in Solstar and our services?
I will. You know, Brian, I got interested in Solstar services because I needed them. So I called you because I had a student who wanted to send a text from space, and I wanted to see if you could help us put that kind of very unique request into a payload and make it happen. So over time, the main thing about working with you was that I knew I had a collaborator who was going to help me work on fulfilling this need for this student. But it's not just one student, it was his whole school that got interested in this project. And I knew that I had a collaborator in you who wasn't going to just look at it as what's the cost benefit analysis here and how am I going to make money on this. And it wasn't only that, it was your commitment to the industry that we both have. I became an investor because an investor decision has to do with your persistence, your knowledge, your experience, your skill, but also that you have a product that the industry needs. That you do. So you provided a service to me, but as an investor, you have a product that people need, not just me. And you also have a product the industry needs in terms of creating or increasing the demand for services of that payloaders are going to be getting their data in real time. And it also will begin to match with the increased flight cadence that the launch operators are working on. So it's one of the things that it's sort of like a flywheel. You know, you're going to be pushing them, they're going to be pushing you. We're going to be gaining momentum because this service is one of the essential services of payloaders. You need to know what your experiment's doing in real time as soon as you can. And if it has to be fixed and you can turn your experiment around in 24 or 48 hours, you're ahead of everybody else. And your technology is commercial technology. You're not waiting to get in line behind a government customer. So you will have priority as a user of Solstar. So I see this service as catalyzing the industry. I also see that other investors understand, yes, you need to know your technology and you need to understand the context that your technology exists within, but there is nothing that can replace your persistence. Well, that is your key and our key to the long-term success of Solstar. Persistence.
Thank you, Pat. That means a lot coming from you, and it's just a fantastic essay on the benefits of Solstar and what we do for space research and for the commercial space industry. And so with that, I think we'll just wrap this up. So go Solstar.
Go Solstar. It's been a pleasure. I hope we continue.
We will. We've
Good.
always scratched the surface.
Good.